Hey guys, what's up? Doing another video. This is a grow update for the beginning of September. Now, I haven't done any grow updates in a while, and the summer heat over the last few months, June, July, and I'd say the first half of August, was pretty bad on my plants and caused a lot of problems. Some of them even died because of it. But it's September now, the weather's finally cooling down, and I think I can probably get some plants actually growing. I had some cayenne peppers right here in this spot, and combined effort of both the heat and the landscapers spraying some kind of weed killer shit fucking killed them. So I'm now having to start over with that. So I got some cayennes like right in there. Hopefully those will come up soon. And I scattered a bunch of basil seeds in here. So hopefully I can get like a bunch of basil growing here. The bell pepper, it started kind of growing and recovering right as the heat was getting really hot, so the heat ended up playing a factor and just made it not good. The leaves would get all wrinkly, and then I water it, and then they recovered, and then they would get sunburnt. And right now I just cut it back. It's still green, so I'm hoping it'll start getting some new growth on it soon, because I think it will, and with the way the weather is now, hopefully it'll actually do good, because when it was hot it was getting blossoms on it, but the blossoms kept falling off, so I think the heat was causing that. Then right here, the pecan, the big one I have in the pot, I cut this back as well, and pretty much what was happening with it, a bunch of the leaves were falling off, and a few of my other plants are having the same issue. But I cut it all back, and already it's got some spots of new growth coming in. Hopefully you can see that well, but there's a little spot of new growth there, and it's all kind of coming in right there. And then there's like a few other little isolated spots of new growth. This right here, and then that right there. So it's not dead yet, it's just gotta bounce back. But hopefully in the next few weeks or maybe month or so, it'll be good and green like it used to be. Now, like I said, the leaves are falling off on my other plants. The Thai dragon, it's having its leaves fall off, and I've always wondered what was causing this. I'm thinking now that maybe it's like a issue of me keeping my plants instead of, growing them and then killing them off and then getting the seeds and starting new ones. I think it's me just keeping the plants in the pots as long as possible and keeping them alive and stuff. So I'm wondering if it's like maybe like a seasonal thing or something. But it's got some spots of new growth coming in, so it's not too bad. Then the pecan, which I think in the last grow update I showed, this thing was just all green. Now it's got a bunch of the leaves coming off, but it's also got new growth along with some blossoms here and there, so hopefully the leaves will start to come back over the next few weeks to a month. This is the other Thai dragon, and same deal, leaves are falling off. But new growth coming in on it though, so once again not too worried. The ghost pepper, this thing was doing pretty well, and then the leaves all started falling off, so I cut it back, and it's got a few little spots of new growth coming in. Hopefully it will bounce back. Then this right here, the other pecan that I have in the ground, not too long ago, a monsoon happened, and the wind literally blew the thing down, and it split. Hopefully I can show you guys, like right in there. Hopefully you can see it, but it split, but it didn't quite die, so I was able to sort of stand it back up with the stick and some string here. But pretty much same deal as the others. Spots of new growth, but all the rest of the leaves are falling off. My basil plants right here, they seem to be doing well. They've kind of fallen over on their sides, but I don't think it's too much of an issue to have them like that. I don't really want to try making them stand up, because it'd be kind of pointless. So whatever. And I took a bunch of seeds off earlier today and spread them around, so hopefully I can get a bunch more. Now this pot right here was the habanero. It died, sadly, and I just decided to mix the soil up a little, add some new soil to it, and I threw in a bunch of cayenne seeds, so if the cayenne seeds in the ground don't grow, I can at least have some in a pot. And the same thing with this pot. This had the crap, I forgot what it was. It was one of the super hots that I had. Shit, I forgot what it was, but it was one of the super hots. I think it was one of the Scorpion super hots. I can't remember. I lost the little tag for it, but that also has cayenne seeds in it. So hopefully I can get some cayennes growing in that as well. Right here, I have a tomato plant growing from unknown origins. No idea where it came from, but it just popped up one day, so that's interesting. I have a couple little garlics coming up here, which I thought the garlic I had here originally died, but it looks like it's still alive, so that's interesting. Then right there, got a pepper plant coming up, most likely a pecan, because they spread like crazy, and got several more. And then even got more scattered throughout here. So just got pecans coming up everywhere, pretty much. Got one basil plant coming up right there. Now, I threw a bunch of basil seeds in here as well, hoping that I can get some more basil plants growing in here and also down over there. But yeah. And then I got these 3 pepper plants right here. One of them, or 2 of them, are pecans, and one of them's a Thai dragon. They're doing okay, I guess. They just kind of grow sort of weird. They're not like growing super big or anything. They're just kind of there. And then got a small pecan right here that had a bunch of leaves on the top, and then they started falling off, but as you can see, it's got a shoot coming off right there, and then a shoot coming off right there, so I'm not too worried. Then the pecan that's right here, and both the pecan that's right here, they had all their leaves coming off, but they kind of had that happen a few weeks earlier before the other ones started having their leaves fall off. But they're already coming back, as you can see. And then still got the small little dwarf super chili plant. Somehow this thing is still hanging in there. And this thing still hasn't grown any bigger, which I just think is just weird. But yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. Though with the cooling weather, I would hope to get some more stuff growing, because they can do better in this type of weather versus the hot weather. Anyway, I'm gonna try to start uploading videos more often again. I kind of stopped for a while, and I was trying to focus on streaming games, but I kept running into all kinds of problems. But I do still plan on streaming. I just need to figure out the right setup for it. And I also plan on doing other types of videos as well. I might actually have a channel update video coming out soon explaining everything, but at the moment I just wanted to do this grow update real quick. And yeah, see you guys later. I'm out.